Probate. That's a bad word for a lot of people. Probate is not as bad as people may think it is. Um, Probate is the process of transferring assets from a person who passed away to the heirs or to the beneficiaries. A probate is necessary when we have assets title on the person who passed away and we do not have a trust. So those assets are titled under that person's name. So the court needs is the well, actually the court is the only entity, I guess, that is authorized to make the transfer of the asset to the beneficiary. Think about having a house on the name of a person who passed away. We don't have that person anymore to sign that deed over to the beneficiary. So the court, the judge, is the authorized person to transfer that property over to the beneficiaries. Probate can take about 6 months to a year in a fast case in Florida. So it can be lengthy. It could take a lot longer than that. There are cases that could be done much faster. It also depends on the court, the county, the jurisdiction, the county that the case is going to be handled may have a big impact on the time frame that the case is going to take. So it depends on your county how long the process can take. But normally, and in a fast, normal time frame, it can take about 9 months to a year. During that time, some of the assets cannot be touched at all. So if there are bank accounts and there's money, that money is going to be put into a bank account, restricted and controlled by the court, and until after the court has approved the distribution of that money cannot be accessed. When there is real estate, the personal representative, which is the person assigned by the court or designated by the court, appointed by the court to make the decisions on behalf of the state, can manage that property. The heirs could continue to live in that property. The property could continue to be rented. But everything has to go through that court process. Court has to authorize every step of the way. It can be costly, yes. If beneficiaries don't agree and there's any type of litigation or disagreement, if there are more than one attorney involved in the case, all this can make the case more costly. And Florida statute does provide for specific amounts of attorney's fees, and those can be higher if billed by the hour. So whenever you are going to hire an attorney for doing a probate, just ask what their structure for fees are. But fees on a probate cases are always gonna be on the high end. It is worth it, sure. It is the way to do it. Yes, that's the only really way to do it, and you have to get it done. So our recommendation is to get it done soon rather than later. It can avoid conflict, it can avoid issues. If properties have mortgages, those has to continue to be paid for. If the property has an HOA, an association fee, anything that is attached to that property, to that asset, has to continue to be provided for, paid for. So it is smart to just get it all done now, fast and easy, or as easy as possible. Get everybody on board, move forward, and get that case over with as soon as possible. Every state, again, has its own rules about probate. I handle probate cases in Florida only because I'm licensed in Florida, not in other states. If you have to go through a probate, we are sorry for your loss, and having someone pass away is a very difficult time, and we sincerely, you know, feel bad of this situation, and our only purpose here is to try to make this process as less difficult and supportive as we can, so you can concentrate on going through this difficult process with your family, the people that you love, and we can definitely help you with the legal part of the process, so you don't have to worry about this as well. So this is attorney Yaima Suarez, estate planning attorney. Please feel free to ask questions, send a message, and let us know if you need more information about this. We do have free information that we can email or mail to you if you want more information, or do you want a video with more specific information answering specific questions. Send us a message and we're going to be very happy to do that for you.